Hello, everyone. Welcome to the National Parents Union. I am Kelly Williams Bullard, and this is The Parent Effect. And today I have a very special guest, my mother. And her dog is in the background. So, I guess you didn't anticipate the third party, but that's okay. I'm so happy that everyone is here today. I'm happy that thank you for coming on, man.
And thank you for inviting me. Thank you so much. That was so sweet.
What did you think when you first heard me ask you to come on?
I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna say?
You worried?
Like, oh my goodness, yeah. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say, Kelly?
I'm happy you're here. I wanted to ask you, let's dive right in.
Okay.
So how are you doing with this pandemic and everything that's going on?
Well, I definitely don't like it, and you got to stay home a lot. You can't go anywhere. You got to go to the grocery store at a certain time. And, being the age that you are and stuff, it's really, really, really not good. You miss out on a lot of life,
Well, but it's not forever.
Well, it seems like it. It seems like it. And then another thing I miss going home, and I can't go home and see my family.
Traveling.
I miss the traveling a lot. Because I want to see them,
right?
And they want to see us, and we can't go. We can go, but we're taking a chance, and it's really not, because my aunties are like, they're in their 80s.
Mm-hmm. Well, so to give you guys a little backdrop, we live in Ohio, but my mom, she doesn't have any family here, but my brother and I, we are her only blood. All of her family is basically in the South, Georgia, North Carolina, Florida area. And so the majority of her family resides in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Mm-hmm. Fort Bragg, whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fort Bragg.
Yes.
But so she normally every summer we go to North Carolina and we have a good time just visiting our family. And so that's something that she's trying to adapt to. Now, are you feeling anxiety? And is there something that you can, what do you think, what helps you with anxiety if you are feeling like anxious or with anxiety during this time?
Well, actually, I should be sewing, but I'm not. Okay, not right now anyway.
Sewing?
Mm-hmm. Sewing on my sewing machine, but I'm not doing that right now because I don't really feel that. So I'll tell you what's the best thing for me is I like my Westerns.
Oh. She watches a lot of Westerns. My mom loves all those old black and white. I even know the songs, the entry songs. I mean, now it's to the point where it's like, it's ridiculous.
Well, I have my favorites, like the Rifleman.
The Rifleman. Who else?
Gunsmoke. I mean, they're old and they get played over, but then it's the one.
What's that one with the man entry and he got all they bringing all the cattle around and it's super old.
That's Bonanza.
No, not that one.
Wagon Train.
Wagon Train.
Oh yeah, Wagon Train. Yeah, I like it. That's all of those. Oh, it's wonderful.
You like that?
I just love them.
How the entry go? The intro.
With Wagon Train. I don't remember.
I can't remember either. But if we remember it, we try to.
Oh.
How it go? How it go? Let them know. These are youngsters. They don't know nothing about that.
Rolling.
Is it rolling? Is that it? No, that's not it.
This is keep these dogs rolling. Roll high.
Shoot them up,
baby.
I know that part. Roll high.
Oh my God! What if he says, listen? Oh, that is so funny, Kelly.
But wait, I thought, actually, Mom, I thought you were gonna say.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. I know exactly what you're talking about.
What is it?
And it is And for some reason I can't think of it right now, but they just did it. They just did it on there a few months ago.
Yeah, I like that. I like the entry. I like that song. I like the intro. It's not just the intro to
And
that.
I can't even think of it.
Well, it's okay. But I know something else you do with anxiety. We go walking in the
Oh
morning.
yeah, we walk. I love that.
And
yeah.
that's something that we do to help with being anxious or having anxiety. And so I like to talk about that because I think that definitely calms even myself. It calms us down, just knowing that we got a chance to get up and get out and get walking and move our bodies and just do something for the day. And then even if we don't do anything else for the rest of the day.
Right. And I've been doing really good with it. I can't believe that I'm walking as far as I am,
Because when you first started,
I would only do one time.
No, she would do 2 laps. No,
2.
It might have been.
I started off with 1.
Okay, maybe she might have did 1 lap.
I started off with 1.
But now she's up. Now she does a 1.5.
Yep, that's right.
Right?
Yeah.
1.5.
Yeah, I'm doing really, really good. I mean, I don't go racing around the track, but I take my time and I walk and I love it.
Right. We're not trying to do no Olympics or
no,
nothing.
we don't do Olympics.
We try, and even with me, I do my little
you
bit.
do real good.
What? I don't.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I don't do. We've seen some people walk like Forrest Gump.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
We don't do that. We just
wow.
I do about 3 miles, and my mother, she does about 1.5 miles, which is really awesome.
Yeah, that's good for me.
What's your notes there? What they say, Ma?
Oh, I had put some.
I just want to go ahead. What do you got there?
Well, I was just talking about the pandemic and
about the children.
Yeah, and that the children need to really listen to Dr. Fauci.
Who?
The Dr. Fauci, if I'm pronouncing it right. Fauci. I think that's his name, Fauci. The doctor that tells everybody what to do about the pandemic.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And I was saying that I hope that some children are listening. If they are, they need to really, really pay attention to what he's saying because he is the professional.
What do you think about that? The vaccination? Because I don't want to get that. Do you want to get that shot?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. From where I can see it right now.
Look, let me tell you something.
I don't know. I got to think about it.
Let me tell you something. I'm not trying to do the vaccine yet. Let some other people do it, and we'll see how it turn out. And then I'll run there. But right now, I gotta wait. Like I feel like the first set of people that's going to do them will be somewhat like guinea pigs. You don't feel that way?
Well, yeah, probably so. You're probably right. And they're probably already testing some of that stuff on people.
You don't think they're still using animals?
I think they will probably test it on, but they got people that they test that stuff on, I think, already.
They probably do.
And then by the time it gets to us, maybe they feel like that it might work. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
But I mean, it's just like any other vaccination. It's just like any other vaccination.
I don't like to take no vaccination.
Well, I know you don't, but you have to. You have to get your kids vaccinated and all that stuff. You have to do that stuff. That's what saves lives and all that kind of stuff for years ago.
You think
they used to have
smallpox and
polio and all that stuff? Yeah, they had to create a vaccine for that stuff.
And that's funny because I remember when my daughter. Okay, so a short little throwback. My daughter got very sick some years back. My oldest daughter, she got so sick, and they had to bring in these special scientists to make a bacteria to counteract what was going on with her body. And it was amazing. I didn't know that they could, they just would take so much, whatever it was that they needed from her, and then they would grow this bacteria, and then they would shoot that, then they would let it, create this whatever, and then they would take that and they would put it back into her body so the antibodies and stuff would grow enough and be strong enough. They had to basically make her own antibiotic for her.
Wow.
It wasn't that was amazing. So I can kind of so I get what you're saying as far as the vaccinations, but I'm still not going to be the first one.
You won't be the first one.
I know that. You have me up there getting shots on my. Let me be the first one. I beg to differ.
You're not gonna be the first one.
But now, what do you think? Now, I know my mother used to work at a youth development center, and she was like a youth leader, counselor, guidance person, and she dealt with students who had major behaviors. Like I work with students who have behaviors, but she really worked with them to the point where they were these juvenile delinquents, not just they were delinquents, and they would be sentenced with the juvie judge out of Cleveland, and they would have to come to this place, and they would be sentenced there for maybe 6 months, something like that, right? Year,
yeah,
would it be
6 months to a year, something like that, 8 months, you know.
And these kids, they would do things like, I don't know, little robberies, not little robberies, and things like that. Go ahead.
Well, you know, a lot of them were dealt with domestic violence, you know, and then they the grandparents were raising a lot of them, you know, and they wouldn't always listen to the grandparents, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, they're grandparents, you know, they're not their parents,
right?
And the grandparents don't have enough energy, to deal with.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Once you raise yours, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have, it's just like the animal, right? The animal kingdom, you know, it's just they don't have enough energy. So they would like you know, get in trouble, you know, and stuff, and then a lot of it was also that the children would I lost my train of thought.
Rebel?
Well, yeah, they rebelled against the grandparents, but the parents, the actual parents of the children, it's kind of difficult to explain. Okay. You got the mom, and the mom wasn't always with the dad.
Got you.
Okay. So therefore the dad wasn't there, so the mom would sometimes have a boyfriend. Well, the men or the boys would usually get in an argument with the boyfriend. And so therefore that will become, you know, taking the mom's side with different things and stuff, you know, and so then they would get in a fight. So then the children would get in trouble, you see. But they were not as bad as people thought they were. They really, to me, they weren't. You know, I think that once you show them that love, that love and trust, once you get that into them, and they get that bond with you, boy, I'll tell you, that's more beautiful.
You said they love the
discipline, because that's what we did. See what I'm saying?
But my question to you is that, being that you worked there all those years, and we never had any form of a pandemic or anything at that point, right? And now within the last, we've been 5 months into this pandemic, right? What are your thoughts as far as having, okay. We're gonna have to let them see this dog, our terrorizer. His name is Sir Bronze, and he is, I guess she didn't realize that he was going to be on the loose while we were going live, so please excuse us with the dog. But anyway, what I was trying to say was about, like, okay, so now we're getting ready to go back to school. I work with students with behaviors. I just wonder how they are getting along, being that they have to stay home right now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got to stay home. Right now, we will not return back until 9 weeks into the school year. And even at that point, it's you know, we're not for certain if we will be returning. So go ahead. What were you going to say?
Well, I think that that the parents have to really, really be stern. You know, I mean, not overly, you know, I'm just saying, you got to just put your foot down.
Right.
And then there's just certain times in life that you have to put your foot down, and you got to tell them.
Tough love.
There you go. I mean, you got to do what you're supposed to do.
Tough love.
As being a parent.
That's it.
And a grandparent to these children, you know. If they go out there and get sick, they bring it home to you, you're going to get sick.
Absolutely.
Then they can't be taken care of because you're sick.
That's right.
So, I mean, you know, you just got to make them they got to listen. That's the bottom line. They got to listen. That's it.
And, you know, I'm not a grandma, not yet. And I don't know if I'm gonna accept that word. I might be, I don't know, me-ma, grandma.
Well, not grandma, huh?
I don't think I'm gonna do grandma. I just don't think I'm gonna do grandma. But when I do, I'm gonna be that grandma that love them, hey baby, and do all that good stuff. But then they gotta go home.
Really?
Yeah. They gonna have to go home. I don't think I'll be able to sit there and be a
Yeah.
I can't sew.
Yes, you can.
I can't. I can cook. I can make some cookies. But that's we're not gonna be doing all that. I don't know. I'll see. It all depends on when I look into the little baby eyes. Maybe I'll just fall in love.
You're gonna do it.
I don't know.
Believe me, you will.
But so okay, so we go. What else you got there? I like to. I'm gonna go off of your notes.
Well,
What's that?
I had already talked about my relatives down in North Carolina, in Orlando.
Okay.
So that's all. And I wanted to talk about the type of the problems and stuff that the children had, you know, which were like these steal cars,
right,
and domestic abuse and stuff like that, and the stepfathers and stuff like that.
Now I don't work with that. I don't work with those students. The population of students I work with, because I'm a paraprofessional, I work with students who just basically just have behaviors. They have severe behaviors where maybe they walk into a classroom and they just want to argue. They just want to, you know, they don't want to basically do what they need to do as far as their curriculum for that period, for that day. And so, or, you know, so what I do is I just try to redirect their thinking, their minds. Absolutely. And you know what? I learned that even in life, that I've found myself using those techniques just even in life and talking to people. And when they start to veer off and they start to talk about something I don't want to talk about, I'm real good at learning how to redirect their minds into something else, into something more positive. Because I don't like.
I know you do me like that a lot.
Do I? Probably unwittingly.
If it's something you don't want to hear, you redirect me. I said, "Oh, you want to hear that?"
I probably do. Because I mean, you know, sometimes you come home from work or you just tired.
That's true.
And then my mom, and she just likes to sometimes she just be like, nag. And I'm like,
oh my God.
So what you watching or something? I don't know. I'll just ask her something crazy.
What you gonna cook today?
Right. You didn't cook anything? No, but I love you, Mom.
I know you
and I'm so excited. I'm so happy that you decided to come on today with me. I couldn't imagine myself doing nothing else right now.
Really?
I couldn't.
Oh, that's so sweet.
This moment, this time is so special to me to have my mom.
That is so
my mom on the National Parents Union, The Parent Effect with me, Kelly Williams Polar.
Thank you.
And I also want to say, with the viewers that do come on and watch me, even if you come on for 5 minutes, if you come on for 15, if you come on for the whole entire time, I just want to give you so much. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, because you could really truly be doing anything in this great, beautiful, big, wide world. But you come on and you listen to see what I'm talking about for a few minutes. And there's nothing like that. It's nothing. I have so much gratitude just for that. And just even that you guys pay attention to the National Parents Union. We always want more parents and we always ask for more members. So, you know, go on nationalparentsunion.org. Check them out. Look under, they have a little area where you can become a member. Become a member and get engaged, get involved even more, and find out what we're doing, maybe even in your community, or how you can benefit from us and how we can benefit from you, you know? So always check the National Parents Union out. We are bonded by our one common cause, and that is children and the rights of kids, you know. Before I started here, before I started doing my videos and becoming more engaged with that, I mean, I was a mom. I mean, I won't say it lightly. I won't say it like I was just a mom. Mom is a big thing, you know. I'm so grateful for mine, and I'm so grateful that I am a mom and I had experience to being a mom. But coming on and being a part of the National Parents Union, that is exciting to me. Yeah. It is so exciting. Yeah. And you know, the first time Carrie Rodriguez had called me, and they reached out to me and they wanted me to come to a function. I was like, yes, and it was in New Orleans, and it was just awesome. And I just want to, before we go, I just want to show something. I have some, my license degrees and, and awards. But this right here, I just love this award. And I just want to just show it today since I have my mom on there. Since I'm doing special things. So I'm like special mom. And I have this award. I don't know if you guys can really see it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Shh. Mom, why don't you get him so they can see the dog before we play?
Oh,
I love this award. This right here, it says Outstanding Leadership Award, Kelly Williams Bollard from the National Parents Union. I absolutely love this award. So that's why I always promote the National Parents Union, because I believe in everything. I believe in the, I'm messing up everything. I believe in the cause of bringing parents together, guardians, parents, aunts, uncles, leaderships. Let's see. And this is the dog that's been making all the fuss. His name is Sir Bronze. And can you get back in? Okay. So now we're all complete. Suck that stomach in, woman. I'm just playing. I'm sorry. Well, we just a family, and we all know that, So before we go, I just want to say thank you all. And I do excuse this little dog here, Sir Bronze, from all the barking. He was looking out the window. He was paying attention to all what was going on. But I just thank you again.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I thank you for having me.
Will you come back again?
Yes, I will.
Good.
I will.
And I guess Sir Bronze will make himself known as well.
Yes.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, you're out.